right, everybody. Hello there, and welcome to today's stream. I am back today with some Animal Crossing, which I've been doing a lot more of on the stream lately, or rather, I recently started doing on the stream lately. And mostly, I'm super excited today in particular because there was a new update not too long ago, just this past week, and it allows us to do a lot of really fun stuff. So I'm super excited, and I hope that you guys will enjoy it. A couple other things that I'm really happy about. Recently, I finished up my museum. With the fossils specifically. I haven't done all the other stuff because I don't do time traveling stuff. But I got all of the fossils. So I'm super excited because now I can see the entire collection. I also got my little astronaut thing over here, which is very fun. And I got my model of great white shark. It is very scary. I am scared. There we go. Look at how scary it is. It is very scary. I'm trying to collect a bunch of random bugs and fish models so I can put them out there. But that said, I hope that everybody had a good weekend and a good Monday, or a good-ish Monday. My Monday today, it was insane, and unfortunately it's still not over. So I'm trying to come down a little bit. I'm not feeling too well after some stuff that happened with work. So yeah, but I'm glad to be able to play this game because it's a nice way to relax at least a little bit. So yeah, if anybody's curious, this is what the full museum thing looks like. Like I said, I'm super excited to have completed it. Oh, look at Zucker! He's going around. Look at his stuff. He's so cute. But yeah, I'm just like super stoked to see everything in here, and I love how reasonably realistic everything is as far as the structures of the bones and all of that kind of stuff. It's just gorgeous. I absolutely love how they built up the fossils in this. Honestly, this is my favorite implementation of the fossil system in any of the Animal Crossing games. They are just absolutely amazing. Really, really love them. Did a zombie bite me? my remote work with the zombies. I don't understand how that would work. I wouldn't want to take the zombies home with me, so where would I go? But no, it's a long story, and it's like I said, it's just frustrating. But either way, hi Rev, welcome, great to have you. I went over to, did I visit Rev? Or was it just Alyssa? I think I just visited Alyssa. I don't remember. But yeah, I went to visit somebody, and I got to visit Sahara and everything. So, what we're going to do now is I'll do a quick tour of some of my new hybrid stuff that I've been working on, and then we will jump right into some of the update stuff that we've done. So I'm pretty much finished as far as getting my island organized the way that I want it and looking the way I want. So over here, these are all of my various flowers that I've got. Now, primarily on these top two rows here, I've got hybrids of all different sorts that I'm trying to cross in some way, shape, or form so that I can get whatever particular thing I'm looking for. And then this bottom row here is primarily non-hybrid crossings, and then over here just growing up particular hybrid ones. So these are some of my less common hybrids that I've got. I've got the purple tulips and the purple windflowers. I've also got green mums and a few other things. So right now, these guys right here. So the pink and yellow with the pink and the pink and yellow with the roses. I am basically 2 steps away from getting blue roses. So these will result in a special hybrid red, and then those reds, when combined together, make a blue. So I'm really, really close to getting a blue rose. I'm super excited. You can see I've got 4 setups here with the yellow and the pink. So hopefully it won't be super long before I can get it, but we'll see. I also picked a bunch of my gold roses because even the tops you can sell for $1,000 each. So it's kind of a neat way to make some money. So over here, I rearranged the entirety of my garden. So now I've redone everything by color. So you can see I've got my purples, my yellows, the whites, the blues are in the middle over here. I've got the pinks, the oranges are at the bottom down there. Here I got my blacks, and then up here I've got my reds. These guys are hanging out over here just because I haven't moved them yet. I also need a spot for greens. The problem is the only green flower, at least the only one I can think of, is the mum. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that. But either way, I'm excited to have this, to have rearranged it all. So it took me a long time to do, and so I'm super stoked. Tiny's having a pool party. I gotta keep the zombies in the tool shed. Unfortunately, I don't have a tool shed. I'm not cool like that. I can't roll like that, homie. Oh, so here's another fun thing. It is now July, and therefore we've got new bugs of all different sorts. We've got new bugs and new fish. So this is a nifty new beetle that we've got here. No, my net! So sad. Alright, so one of the things that we got is, this is the new, or one of the new villagers. His name is Gulliver. He's a pirate version of Gulliver. So I have to find his communicator. The problem is that I have to swim to try and find it. So it's very exciting. My character's face is under my awesome power helmet because it's amazing. So they have added in the ability to now go swimming in the ocean. And it is just the coolest thing ever. I don't care what you say. It is adorable, it is fun and amazing, and everybody loves it. And look, I found his communicator. And it even looks like a regular phone. So now this is a new category of things that we're able to donate to the museum. We can catch like starfish and anemones and all sorts of different stuff like that. Yar! Yar! Gulliver! That's me precious communicator! Yar! I thank ye with all me heart, matey. With extra cherries on top even. Now I can contact me faithful crew. Avast, ye lively-livered sea dogs. Here be me coordinates. So fun. Hooray, now I'm gonna get a cool new shiny. Alright, so fun fact. For anybody who is not aware. Oh, the gift store leaderboard reset. Ah, boo. I'm sorry, Matter. That sucks. Yeah, I don't know how frequently it resets. I don't know if it's just like stream by stream or if it's weekly or monthly or what. Well, it wouldn't be monthly because that the last time was a couple days ago on Saturday. So it wouldn't have been that. I can make a cherry hat. So one fun thing that you can do when you're swimming around or when you have the wetsuit on is you can do a flip into the water. Whee! That's so cute! This is so cute, you guys! Oh my god! It's amazing! Alright, now we have to see if we can run into our otter friend. So there's an otter who swims around, and whenever you catch a scallop, then he basically comes up and he's like, hey, you gonna eat that scallop? That's essentially what he says. And if you get if you give him the scallop that you just caught, then he'll give you some mermaid-related something or other. That's the new DIY shtick that they've got. So there's all sorts of cool new stuff that you can gather. And it's just, it's an absolute blast doing all of the little swimmy stuff. It's really fun. Oh, it's weekly? Oh. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. So yeah, sea grapes are a thing, and just like with all the other stuff, so with the insects, the fish, the fossils, the art, all of the stuff that you can collect from the sea are actual things. I personally was super excited because the very first thing that I caught when I was doing this, this past Friday, I guess it was an anemone. So the first thing I thought was, yes, I can have a place where I can put my clownfish. Because they live in anemones. Aw, thanks, Tiny Human. Tiny Human cheer. Hooray! I'm just gonna check my waterproof phone while I'm hanging out down here. Earn bells by selling items. I don't know what to spend all my Nook miles on. Yes! Sea grapes, obviously, everybody knows the implication that sea grapes implies. You know, of course, the sea grapes are totally fine and nothing bad would ever happen with the sea grapes. Oh, this is something good. Or good-ish, at least. Oh. Like I said, good-ish. I gotta have a drink and dance? Hang on, I'll drink first. But I gotta get back to my spot. And I'm gonna catch this. I am not dabbing! I refuse! I'm an adult, and I can choose not to dab. I'm just saying. Ah, delicious. And now we dance. I'll dance like that one character in Charlie Brown. Do 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 do. Do 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 boom boom do boom boom. Just like that. And fun fact, you can jump off the dock. So if anybody is doing the thing where you invite people over to your island and you try to block off the area where they go so they can like sell things or whatever it is, then make sure that you also block off the beaches, at least to some extent, because they're able to jump over the railing. I honestly don't know how you would be able to block off the entirety of the beach, but maybe it's possible. Alright, so this thing is like super fast. So one thing I found that works somewhat well with these really fast things is to not paddle towards them, but to just do this like little slow thing instead. So just sort of let it get there, and then we can just sort of sneaky up on it. Kind of like how you do with the insects. It worked for me before. I don't know if it actually technically works, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's working very well. So, yeah. Say a phrase. Dab for the stream. Why would you want me to say that phrase? Why? Why would you be that terrible? Ah, got it. See? Like I said, it works okay. Boosh! Giant clam! Take that, society. Because it's funny. Oh. Is it funny, though? It is a little bit funny. I admit. The important thing is that remember that even though dabbing is cringy, it's also wholesome in its own way, as long as you're doing it for the right reasons. Kind of like flossing, I guess. I mean the dance flossing. Like, you should always floss your teeth. Oh, look! There he is! There he is! Oh, he's here! He's gonna ask me for my scallop! He's so cute. Yay! Pascal! Ooh, he's laying truth. Ducks get confused during heated dodgeball matches. Alright, I'm just gonna say it. Pascal is clearly a hippie. Like, old school 60s hippie. I'm just saying. This is ridiculous. Mermaid fishy dress! Oh boy! I need to head back to my dock. Pascal had too much seaweed. Yeah, basically. Look at how gorgeous I am. I'm a beautiful fairy princess. It's so cute. Seriously though, I don't understand it. Is he trying to reference something? Like, is that a thing we're supposed to know? Like ducks playing dodgeball? That feels like a spy thing. The ducks play dodgeball at midnight. It's like, well, when else would they play? Obviously they're gonna play at midnight so nobody sees them. Because, duh. Just saying. No, not local play. Eat scallops every day. I mean, all I'm saying is, homeboy, he's got like the knit beanie, and he's got his hemp necklace with the little scallop shell on it. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Just saying. Alright, I'm gonna go visit Tiny. Duck, duck, goose. Maybe? I don't know. That's why I said, I don't get it. I genuinely do not understand it. All I know is that I look fantabulous in this dress. That is all that really matters. Is how gorgeous I am. Hooray! Here we go in my fantabulous dress. And my fancy helmet. This is like some of those stereotypical posts that you'll see on like Twitter and stuff like that. Where it's like, this is what happens when you let kids play with like toys that are meant for specific genders, but you let them play with both, so they play with like Barbie and G.I. Joe. And so this is like if you play with Iron Man and Ariel. I mean, they're both owned by Disney, so I'm just saying it's possible. Oh, you got the fancy crescent moon? I got that recipe from Celeste. Look at this, Tiny, with all of this fanciness up in here. You got too many flowers. It looks like you got murder chairs, too. Your buddy from high school who's still working at Dairy Queen in his 40s? I mean, he might be working at Dairy Queen in his 40s, but he still gives me the peanut butter parfait for $1. So, I'm not going to complain. I mean, you know, more power to him. It's a Tiny. I'm going to wave. I'm going to talk to this goat. Let's swim. That's one in the water's a rotten egg. Ha ha ha! Tiny's a rotten egg. Tiny's a rotten egg. Nee, 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 nee. Swim me, swim me, swim me, swim me, swim me, swim me. Zell the gazelle. Whatever. I'll go with goat. Close enough. Swim away! trying to find some fun, cool sea creatures to catch. So it's interesting because I remember they announced this update with a video a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago, something like that. I don't remember exactly when. But it's, I remember immediately thinking like, wow, that's cool. We're going to be able to swim. That's a neat thing to add to the game. But then at the same time, I was also thinking, well, this kind of sucks because there's a lot of things that I'd really like to, that I'd really like to see the game have. So just the quality of life improvements and things like that. This is what we always see with MMORPGs, where whether it's, you know, EVE Online or WoW or, oh my god, what's the other one called? There was one that I beta tested, Star something Star. I keep wanting to say Battlestar, but that's not it because that's a TV show and also a board game. Oh my god, I can't remember for the life of me. It was an interesting little game where you could build up your homestead, essentially. It was kind of a cool little gimmick. But we're constantly seeing, or ideally we're constantly seeing quality of life updates. A lot of times those are represented as nerfs, but still, there's like little stuff in this game that is genuinely aggravating. Aw, look at Mate the way she looks so pretty. Aw, they're so pretty. But yeah, I would really like to see some of the basic things be helped out. So for example, we're able to donate multiple items to the museum, which is great. But like for Sahara, we can't buy several things at once. When it comes to our inventories here, we can't sort the inventories. We're not allowed to do that. When it comes to putting stuff away in storage or getting stuff out of storage, we have to go one at a time. And it would just be kind of nice if we could do multi-selection for a lot more stuff. You know, we don't have it for very much. So it would be nice if it could be expanded a little bit. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to open it. It is a wine brim straw hat! Hooray! I need to hit up Nooks. There's Nooks. Also, I get to explore the island. This is a very nice looking island. Look at you with your fancy bridge. Also your fancy flowers. Oh, jeez. I'm just saying the zoning board is probably going to have something to say about this. Ooh, fancy little ramp. Ooh. Oh, and look at all the... Oh, no running. There we go. Look at all that. Take purple roses. I don't need purple roses. I've got purple roses. I need other stuff. Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, little flower. I didn't mean to. So I'm hoping that they're going to have some quality of life stuff in this next update. I mean, don't get me wrong. For me personally, there's not a lot of stuff that aggravates me with the game. I really genuinely enjoy it by and large. But there's just like a few things here and there, essentially, that just bug me. And I know that they could fix it. I really do. I know that they could do it if they really wanted. I don't know if any of this stuff is actually valuable for, what's it called? For crafting. I don't know if I need to keep it. The DIY table I got from my Nooks. I also got some stuff from my Able sisters. I didn't mean flower. I didn't. It's not my fault. That flower got in the way. It jumped out in front of me. You all saw it. That flower maliciously attacked me. I was sitting here just being a pedestrian all up in this thing. And then the flower was like, bleh! And I was like, oh god, Flower! And then I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, Flower. Eee. Haha. Faked you out. Run, run, run. Ooh. What are those shoes? They are. Those are shoes. Respect my flowers. I am respecting the... Wow, look at all these roses. You crazy. You crazy with all your roses. You don't need nobody watering them. You got enough. Run, run, run. Hey, hey, hey. Bug. She's scared of Bug. Oh, this is cool. I like this little play area. I'm going to hang out on this thing. Ah. Excuse me, you're in the way. I can't get up. I can't get up. Oh god, I'm stuck forever. I can't get up. Oh no. No. I'm stuck. Yes! Get him, Maethawin! Get her! Dang it! I'm in prison! I'm in prison on a beach towel! And forced to listen to KK Slide! Aww. Alright, well I just gotta leave. Ah! Hooray! I'm free! No, you not nice. That is not nice. That is very sad. That is very sad. Apples. Freedom. Ah. Freaking lag. What is this, Call of Duty? Come on now. Yeah, so if anybody's unfamiliar with Animal Crossing in general, this is essentially all you do. You go around and you collect stuff, you move stuff around, you hang out, you just talk with your neighbors, pretty much do whatever you want. I mean, this is one of those games where it's really about making your own fun, and it's a somewhat difficult thing to do sometimes, because it's not always that you'll be able to strike the right balance between having something that's genuinely fun with something that is like something that's engaging with something that doesn't get ridiculously boring and tedious. That said, any game like this will eventually get tedious in some way. It's just a matter of, do you have fun with the tedium? Who knows? Tiny needs a scalp. I haven't seen a scallop. At least not here. Just gotta keep finding stuff. Tiny has a frog costume? No. No way. Alright, well, Tiny can keep hunting for a scallop. I need to go buy a frog costume. So you guys will get to see the Able Sisters, which is where you purchase clothes. So every day there's rotating stock in both the Able Sisters as well as Nook's Cranny, which is where you can buy items like furniture and stuff like that. See, I was respectful. Ah! No, it's that flower! It tried to jump out in front of me again. What is this? There's a lot of clothes on display over here. Very nice looking clothes. I approve. There's also a tire in the middle of the place. Because I guess that's what we do. We leave tires laying around. Because of reasons, I'm sure. It's fun! Why not leave tires lying around? Oh, you got the Alice in Wonderland dress. You got the moustache! Yes, I will purchase a curly moustache. Yes! I've got, I think, one. And it's part of my, it's part of one of my wand outfits. So the way that the wand outfits work in this game is essentially that you, you can wear a, you can store specific outfits in the wand, and once you and you can change into anything very quickly. The nice thing is that it means the stuff doesn't take up space in your inventory and things like that. Ooh, I'm gonna get one of these too. I don't think I have one. Ooh, tiny crown. I don't have the tiny crown. I've got the big crown. Did anybody see something that looked like a frog costume? I didn't see this supposed frog costume. Where is this alleged frog costume? I see a cool shirt. Oh, I can get a pretty skirt. There it is. Look like a goofy Teletubby. I think I already have the Alice in Wonderland dress. Sorry, the adventure dress. Hooray! Sushi! That's a sushi pattern, you guys! Seriously, this game is like super adorable. Y'all don't even know. If you're not playing this game, then you are missing out. Because it is amazing. I always describe Stardew Valley as a mixture between Harvest Moon and the Animal Crossing series. For anybody who's familiar with the any of those. So, yeah, it's just basically in what's called Harvest Moon, you have a lot more of a focus on growing food, essentially, veggies and stuff like that. And then in Animal Crossing, you have much more of a focus on getting items and talking with villagers and stuff like that. And of course, Stardew Valley combines the two together. So I still love Stardew Valley, don't get me wrong, but there's just something... There's just a je ne sais quoi that we have in Animal Crossing. It's just amazing. It's so cool. You got the same dress as me? Nice! She cosplayed as Darth Vader with Belle's dress. That is amazing. That sounds like an incredible cosplay. Oh, you got the bamboo things! Dang, look at Big Tiny up in here. I like the look of your island, Tiny. It's really nice. I like that you've got the combination of both developed and undeveloped portions of it. It's really cool. Not to mention your tremendous amount of flowers. Incidentally, if anybody is wondering, Tiny has an Animal Crossing business where she will go and either remove or water your flowers for you. So in this game, getting your flowers watered by other players gives them a higher chance to reproduce, whether it is mating with one another or cloning, if the flower's on its own. Oh, this is cool! This is a neat little cafe thing. I like it. It is very fancy. Oh, cool! I can start the fire! Bubblegum KK. Alright, who's ready to invade Tiny's house? Let's go invade Tiny's house. Whee! Why am I gonna go to the AFK seat? You've got the lunar lander! No fair, I want the lunar lander! I don't have this. That would be perfect for my space collection. I could also use a UFO, incidentally, if anybody has a UFO they don't need. Just lying around. Excuse you! Fine, I'm still gonna go invade your house. Oh, your house is right there. I can't invade your house! I'm gonna go around so I can invade your house. Ha ha! I is smart! I'm in the pocket of Big Tiny. Yes, if Tiny managed to sponsor all of my streams, then I would obviously be under the influence of Big Tiny. This is true. It's very true. I like this. This is nice. It's understated, classy. Not sure about the hamster in the middle of the floor, but I'm down. You know, I can roll with it. I can roll with a hamster in the middle of the floor. I can come to accept all the bathroom classic. Why are there 2 toilets and also a urinal and a floor toilet? That's a lot of toilets for the bathroom. I do like that you have music though, so that you can cover up your business. That's a great idea. Great idea. And we can learn how to make something. Apparently, I don't know what it is. But apparently we'll be able to learn it. She got it from a tree. The lunar lander she got from a tree? Somebody left a lunar lander just sitting in a tree somewhere? I mean, it doesn't surprise me, don't get me wrong, but that's just crazy. Oh, little office. I like this. I don't know about having the bell down there. Does that indicate the start of the workday? Ding, ding. Or I guess in her case, the school day. Ah! The floor is lava! Run! I can't be in that room. The floor is lava. This is a very dangerous room. I am not a fan. Turnips! So, wow, this feels like a nicer bedroom than the other bedroom. I'm just saying. Ah, dang it, she's blocking me again. Did y'all see me roll over? I was like, woo! That was awesome. It's the music room, music/turnip room. Yeah, there seems to be a good bit of lag going on with this. I don't particularly mind, but... That is... It's a lot of turnips, Tiny. You're gonna have to make sure that you get a decent price for those. For me, it's not possible for me to get a really good price on turnips this week, unfortunately. I got some bad luck. Turn up for what? Another bedroom. And a poster of a chicken. Okay. Are we still rocking with the bubblegum KK? Also, I'm fairly certain that this is the wedding table. If memory serves. It is bubblegum KK. Rip Plucky. So I assume that's Plucky. No! Communication error occurred! Aww. Oh well. That was still fun. It was nice to visit. Oh shoot. It looks like I'm getting the frame rate error going on here. So I'll stay on my island for a little while here just to be safe. Oh, excuse me. Oh, so since we got the new update, like I said, we can donate all of that new stuff to the museum as well. So I'll go in and show you guys where some of that stuff is. Oh, don't worry about it, Tiny. It's fine. No worries. No worries. Not a big deal. Oh, shoot. It's Mira's birthday. I forgot. Oh, no. I don't have a present for her. Should I give her a mustache? I kind of want to give her a mustache just to see if she would wear it. Look at Buddy, so happy. This is so cute. Sprinted all the way here? Dude, you're like 2 houses down. Give her a flower. I don't know. I'm leaning towards mustache. But yeah, I gotta head out and find something to give her. Ah, I'm tempted, you guys. I'm tempted for that mustache. I am tempted for the mustache. Maybe I'll give her a piece of fencing or something. Everybody likes pieces of fencing, right? Hey, let's talk to my duck. What's up, duck? Fishing tournament! Oh, nice! You guys, there's a fishing tournament this Saturday. I had no idea. I really didn't. That's awesome, though. Wait, that means that there was a fishing tournament before and I didn't know? But that's so cool. I've got a bunch of workout shirts, but I don't think Mira likes those. So Mira is sisterly personality. She's not sporty. Yeah, it's sporty or jock, whatever it is. Bones! What are you building, Bones? What are you doing? You're making a cardboard bed. Why do you need a hammer to make a cardboard bed? Please tell me, Bones, why it is that you need a hammer. Does not make any sense. Using a hammer to make a cardboard bed. Ridiculous. The important thing is now I know how to make a cardboard bed. Classic. Oh my god. It's gonna be a busy week this week, you guys. Ugh. Got a bunch of work. I need to record videos too. I don't have any videos ready for my channel. for all the board game stuff. I was playing single player hide and seek and I won. Oh my god, Blue Bear. I'm telling you guys, something is wrong with Blue Bear. Something is wrong with Blue Bear. I don't like having to say it, but we gotta do something about it. She needs some help. I'll go ahead and just give Mira this gold flower. Hopefully she'll like it. She will like it. I should say. Why, you don't even give me a present? Lame. Oh, Rev, that is inappropriate. That's not what we're talking about, and you know it. Stop being so terrible. There's children's. Blue Bear is probably a youngin'. Just got caught up in a bad world. It's unfortunate. This is Leopold. Leopold is my wannabe professor guy. He's super cool. I like him. Admiral is my grumpy dude. Chiopino? I have no idea what he was saying. But yeah, totally. I'm all rumbly too. Actually, I kind of am. I ate before this, but I didn't eat my entire dinner, so I'm still kind of hungry. Oh, Zucker. Check out the desk. I don't have cool stuff to show you. Oh! I can show you guys this. It's not exactly new, or it's also not on the desk, obviously, since I'm having to bend down a substantial amount to get it. But I still have it. I don't use it nearly as much as I'd like to anymore, but I have my VR headset. It's my my HTC Vive. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy using it. It's been a while since I did. I used to do it as a major part of my workouts. It was actually one of the main things that helped me lose a bunch of weight a few years ago. So I'm really, really happy with it. I absolutely adore this thing, but I simply have not had time to use it. And in addition, the room that I'm in right now, where all my stuff is set up, is pretty small. So it doesn't work too well for... What are you doing, Blue Bear, just sitting there? That don't make no sense. Why are you just sitting there, Blue Bear? Get up and move. Do something. I think I still need to get my, what's it called? My money tree planted as well. I gotta try to find that spot. So let me do that real quick. I thought I saw it over here earlier today. Yes. But yeah, like I said, I really like the HTC Vive. Personally, I mean, there's a bunch of VR options out there. But again, I'm not nearly as much of a user of it as I was before. For better or worse. Money, money, money. Incidentally, you can do this every day. Every single day, a money spot pops up, and you can plant. Technically, you can plant as much as you want, but it's really recommended that you stick to at most 10,000, because when you harvest the money trees, then you're guaranteed to get 10,000 minimum. If you plant 10,000 or more, then you're guaranteed 10,000 in each bag. So like, see, I just got 30 total from the tree. All right, so I gotta bury my thing first. All right, plate that. I like having my stuff a little bit more organized, so I put everything back here, all of my money trees, instead of just leaving them wherever they sprout. I used to do that, but now I just find that to be a little bit cleaner, and I like it. I think this is something that Tiny sent me, actually. Yes. I won't open it yet, though. I'm gonna leave it for later. Stretch. Oh, man. Oh, I'm tired. You know, this pandemic thing has really, really done a number on my, well, everything. But in this particular case, really done a number on my, I don't even remember what I was thinking about, you guys. On my sleep cycle. You guys know the thing that, I mean, when you're in the bed and you do the thing, right, it's been bad, unfortunately. That definitely looks like a lobby flooring. I think I've got one of those already. The shutters are kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Neat. Frog costume makes me think of, what's it called? Chrono Trigger. God, you guys, I can't think right now. My brain is just completely dead. It's so bad. Alright, fine. We'll go and open the present from Tiny. Oh, but how's everybody else doing after the I mean, potentially long weekend if you're in the US? Aw, happy 4th! See, I opened it late. It's been here a little while. What is it? Oh, it's an umbrella! Look at me, I'm so fancy. I feel like I could be in like one of those black and white music videos from like the 60s with oh my god, what's his name? Fred Astaire? Was that the guy who often did like tap dancing and stuff like that in music videos and movies and things? I'm just saying, I feel like I could do that now. Hi-ya! Hi-ya! I'm probably going to have to change up how my museum is organized here a little bit. I like having the skeletons on display like that, but it's just an awkward amount of space that they take up. So I might change those. Oh, excuse me. Alright, bye Tiny, good night. Be a good Tiny. Make sure that you go to sleep. Don't stay up too late. Alright, so all of the new stuff for from swimming around and things will go over here where the fish are stored. And specifically, they get stored with all of the saltwater fish. So we do have both fresh and saltwater fish available to catch. And you can kind of see here. So there's the horseshoe crab. So it's interesting because in this game, this particular display is showing how the water essentially is moving, right? Yeah, horseshoe crab is saltwater. Where essentially the idea is that here we have the upper, mid, and lower portions of the water cycle. I mean, it's how water travels essentially. But you see, we've got the salmon up here at the top, and then we'll have like the chub and goby and everything up in here, in the mid elevation, and then they filter down to the sea. And once it's in the sea, then you've got all the different stuff that lives on and in the seabed and stuff like that. So it's kind of neat. This is some new stuff that we got over here too. Some nice big things. Got the piranha. The piranha. They're in the Amazon. So that's all freshwater as well. You had a good weekend? Oh, that's good. Having good D&D is always amazing. I really love this particular tank. Somebody's calling me, but it says scam likely, so I am going to assume that it is a scam. Oh, it's so pretty. Incidentally, one thing I will say, I love the look of the Mahi. The Mahi is absolutely gorgeous in this game. Oh, so here's a couple of things that I got from the from diving. So giant isopod is one thing, which incidentally Blathers is not scared of, but it's essentially not only a bug but an enormous deep sea dwelling bug. But he doesn't care. I'm just saying, I don't get it. He needs to make up his mind. Or fish in the coelacanth. Classic. Oh, Lost Mines of Phandelver. Classic. Classic. I mean, there's a reason that Lost Mines of Phandelver is the one that's used in all of the essentials kits and the starter kits and all that kind of stuff. It really is a good adventure. I honestly don't understand why it gets so much hate from people. I think it's well written and it's fun. Moon jellies! I love moon jellies. Scallop. Sea urchin. Whelk. Yeah, for me personally, I would really like to have a, I don't remember what I was going to say. Something about D&D, I think. Clownfish, sturgeonfish, butterfly, ribbon eel, yay! So this is really neat because, and it actually answers one of the questions that I've been having about this. Because before, this area was cut off. Like basically this part where I'm standing, everything over on this side was completely bare. There was nothing over there. And I was wondering what they were going to do to expand it. Or if they were going to do anything, because it didn't make any sense. But like this is super awesome because we've got our spotted garden eel. There's our mantis shrimp. So I want a pet mantis shrimp. Mantis shrimp are gorgeous. They are incredible creatures. They're ridiculously fast, and they are just fun to watch. The thing is that they are highly aggressive, and they will eat pretty much anything. They're really neat because there's two different varieties of mantis shrimp, right? So there's one that has claws that go like this, kind of like a praying mantis, and they go like that, right? And then there's another one that essentially has a giant massive chitin at the end of its at the end of the extremity, and it literally will smash whatever comes near it. So those tend to eat like crabs and snails and stuff like that, because they'll literally smash the shells and then they'll eat the stuff inside of it. But this particular one is what's referred to as a peacock mantis shrimp, if you guys are curious to look it up. They are really gorgeous. They are absolutely amazing. But yeah, also there's a bunch of other corals in there that you don't technically catch, but there's a lot of like zoanthids, and it looks like some polythoas and a few other little things in there too. So lots of cool stuff, if anyone was curious. Pufferfish! Seahorse? Oh, I already did that one. We need to go on the other one. There's my seaweed and my acorn barnacle. Sea star. Abalone. I remember when I first learned about the abalone, my teacher taught us how to pronounce it by saying abalone. And I still remember it like that. And I sometimes still pronounce it like that. Look his little legs! That's so cute. So fun. It's interesting because I had never heard the term zebra turkeyfish for a lionfish. I'd only ever heard of it as a lionfish. So I don't know where that name came from or why it's used in this particular game. But I think it's kind of cool. I think it's nice. Fun fact, this is a museum that exists inside of a video game where you can donate all this stuff and take a look at it. And they thought ahead enough to have emergency exits. Like, so random, but cool. Like, it's just ridiculous how much thought went into this game. One thing that I'm a little bit disappointed by in this game is the art section. So there's only one real way to get art, and it's from one of the island visitors. But you have a relatively low chance of getting that particular visitor on any given day or any given week. So it's a little bit annoying because it takes forever to get this thing filled up. That said, the other problem with the guy is that he'll have a bunch of fake art as well. So you have to be able to buy the real one. So, yeah. The sponge better go by the sea pineapple. In my fish tank, I actually have a bunch of sea pineapples. It is a type of sponge. But, yeah. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, it's a translation thing. Gotcha. So translated directly from Japanese, it's zebra turkey fish. Okay, that makes sense. Incidentally, I'm curious what happens when I try to jump in the water without my wetsuit. Does it even tell me anything? It does not. Alright. So very quickly, I'm just going to run out or swim out and catch that little thing of bubbles over there, and then I've got to get going. So good. Actually, scratch that. I will show you guys jumping off the Dodo Airlines dock. Because it's just neat to watch. Well, I think it's neat to watch. It's fun to do regardless, so you guys are going to see it. Ha. I guess it makes perfect sense that it's a translation issue. I imagine that there's a number of those throughout the game. I've noticed some like really weird grammatical... I guess idiosyncrasies is a good way to put it from some of the villagers and things like that. So I'm guessing that it's a translation, not bug, but just like a minor, I mean, it's not even a mistranslation necessarily, but a non-regionally modified translation or something like that. I don't know what the best way to put it is, but here we go. Ready, go! I know I did it earlier at Tiny's Island, but still. So like I said, if you guys are trying to block people off from going and make them go in a specific direction whenever they visit your island, you do have to be careful because they can jump off the dock and go swimming, which means that you would essentially have to block off the entirety of all of your beaches in order to really stop them from getting anywhere on your island. Which, in my mind, kind of sucks. I think that's way overkill. Because, like, literally you would have to fence in this entire border here in order to make sure that people can't explore other areas of the island. Because the problem is, if people are like me, I bring my access tools everywhere I go. So you've got the ladder, and the vaulting pole are the main two. If you have those, then you'll be able to get pretty much anywhere on anybody's island, as long as it's not physically fenced off, essentially. But yeah. Alright, but unfortunately, that's going to be it for me, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed my playing and showing off of Animal Crossing here. Again, it's a super cute, really adorable game. It's been a lot of fun, especially during all the COVID craziness. So if you guys get a chance, I highly recommend giving it a whirl. It does take a somewhat special gamer in terms of you need to enjoy the style of gameplay. If you're somebody who only really sticks with FPS games and RPGs and need like action, or even a really distinct storyline, it's probably not for you. But as just like a really basic, mindless kind of time waster game where you can do and build kind of whatever you want, it works really, really nicely. But that said, thank you guys very, very much again. Hope that you enjoyed it. I will be back on Saturday for more Link's Awakening, the Switch re-release. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying that. I know I certainly have been. We're going to try to keep up with one dungeon a week. And hopefully I will see you all then, as well as my board games.